Hey there, weather fans. Chief Meteorologist Bill Meck here. It is Wednesday evening, about 9:30ish. It's been a most interesting 6 hours or so around here. What we have been watching is an area of heavy rain in a really narrow corridor, but it has produced flooding conditions in parts of Franklin and Scott counties, and part of Bourbon County as well. We're going to have some flooding on Elkhorn Creek from this. What's been amazing, though, is how sharp a divide between a bucket load of water and basically nothing. And so we are going to look at that. Now, that basically nothing has been changing for some of us over the last hour or two, but we'll get into all that coming up. So here is the MaxTrack Live Doppler, how we have tracked every little drop of water that has fallen. We're looking here at 9:37. So you are looking at that rain that is around. You do see that rain is in a 40-mile wide corridor right in there. That within that area of rain, there are pockets where it is coming down at a really good clip. The thing is, that line has not moved a whole lot here. So this over the last 6 hours, you will see that across the I-64 corridor, northern part of Franklin County, northern parts of Fayette County, that rain has been heavy, but the southern part of Fayette County has had nothing. And wait till you see the rainfall numbers from this. Now we're going to run this through here again. Watch the area out here around Bardstown. See that line of storms right in there? See that is going through? That actually had a tornado warning with it briefly. There is a front that is cutting basically like that. So to the south of it, you've got winds coming up like this, and to the north, they're more or less coming in that way. And so with that, you get a rotation that happens on a small scale. And that is why we had a very brief spin up. In fact, there was damage back in around E-Town from that earlier tonight. So they're going to check that out tomorrow if that was a tornado or not. But what you'll notice is that this line here at first stayed to the north. It drifted south for a little while, and then in the last little bit, you'll see that it is pushing back north again. So folks that have been getting rain have been getting a ton. Other folks have not been seeing nearly as much. Flood watch is up across areas north of I-64. You can see that it'll be in effect till Friday morning. Franklin, Scott County, Harrison County, Nicholas, Fleming, Robertson, Mason, Shelby, all included in that. For that reason, there is a threat level index of 1. The other thing is that our storm trackers out there have come up with just some amazing rainfall amounts. It doesn't let me make a 3. That was Ron Malinowski in Georgetown. Picked up 3 inches of rain. Let me get rid of that. 3 inches of rain there in Georgetown. Jesse Carter over in Franklin County picked up better than 3 inches of rain, and that was as of 6 o'clock, and it has rained more since in both places. So again, that part of it has been amazing, the sharp define and how much water came down. And it was, again, about a 20-25 mile wide corridor where we saw the very heaviest of the rain come down. We can really illustrate this for you. Look at this. This is as of, the numbers were as of about 9 o'clock. So look at, downtown had an inch of rain. Veterans Park, south side of Fayette County, 0.2 of an inch of rain. Charlesburg over toward Andover, less than 0.2. East Hickman, 0.2. Airport was even less than a ½ inch. But 2 miles away in Yarlton, almost an inch and a half. Bryan Station was over an inch. Citation Boulevard, right by the TV station here, 1.2 inches of rain. Just phenomenal numbers. And so a lot of folks were saying, well, why did my trick or treat get canceled? They canceled it on Monday for Wednesday. They didn't cancel it, they moved it Monday to Wednesday in parts of the area. And you see why. We had the heavy rain come in, and even for the places like in southern Fayette County that didn't get the real heavy rain this afternoon, early evening, you still had that thunderstorm line that came through at about 7:45. And so you would have had trick-or-treaters out when that line of thunderstorms came in. So you can, I'm getting complaints on Facebook. Why did we do that? We didn't. But why did they do it? And based on a forecast, which turned out to be pretty accurate. So again, you see those numbers. And we're gonna. I wanted to skip by that. Pretend those other numbers don't exist, because those I didn't just change those, but I forgot to shrink down that animation. Excessive rain potential certainly exists as we continue through tonight. It'll also be around tomorrow in just about the same areas, but you see it's predominantly north and west of Lexington. So with all that in mind here, let's show you what's been going on. You see that front that is stationary, so we're going to again show you what's been happening. So you've got your winds. I can put the arrow on here. Can do that, makes life much easier. And then on the other side of the front, it's coming out this way. So again, you do develop those winds that go like that right on the front. So what happened was there was a little mesolow that traveled right up the front here. I even got a little low here. It traveled right up the front, and so that helped to enhance the rotation as it came up, and that was that one thunderstorm cell that you saw that went through E-Town and then through Nelson County before basically starting to wash out as it got into Woodford and Fayette counties. So as we go through the night, the front just kind of wobbles around. The main area of low pressure is going to be in West Tennessee tomorrow morning. You still see that southeast Kentucky, not much in the way of water at all. I mean, you've really had hardly anything, and you probably won't until tomorrow morning. And then we continue through the day tomorrow. The low pressure swings by. As it does so, we'll continue to see rain off and on through the day. We get you into Friday, and we get into the cold sector of the storm, and we'll see those temperatures drop off, and it's a chilly rain that's around for us. Scattered stuff on Friday. See, there's not a whole lot there. One other thing to point out, you see this little guy right here. All right, that's coming to the southeast. And as it does so, I think with it we will see some clouds around Saturday morning. And there is a small chance of rain Saturday morning. But we'll get that thing out of here, I think, by the time we get you into Saturday afternoon. And weather should be improving as it goes on Saturday for, of course, the big game there with the cats and the dogs. So we're looking forward to that. So heavy rain potential across the northern half of the area. I-64 we're using as a rough boundary. Could be 15 miles south of that for the heaviest rain. And again, you folks southeast Kentucky aren't going to see a whole lot. So our video blog here highlighting the rain there is wrapping up. I was going to show it tonight, but basically with all the other weather stuff, didn't have time. We'll have it for you tomorrow. But a really interesting and obscure weather fact about this month of October and our year in general with regards to comfort. That gives you something to look forward to. We will talk about that on air tomorrow. So thank you for tuning into the video blog here at lax18.com and wherever else we happen to put it.